everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. And hey, Jackson, Nixumia, and Marek. Hi. How you doing? Good to see ya. What's this noise? Yeah. Thank you. You're off to sleep. All right, Spock. Thank you again for the bits. Sleep well. You about killed yourself. No. Don't do that. Don't be silly now. Good night, Spock, though. Thanks for the bits. And thank you, Stealthy. And Nixumi as well. And Skeletor, hello. And it's Penguin. Hi, you bought the chair. Awesome. What chair did you go for? And yay, chair. Chair is the more sensible option right now, I think. For you. So, yeah. That's a good idea, yeah. You got a new vape yesterday. A box mod, and you had to Google how to use it? Aww. Ergo Chair 2 Autonomous. Have never heard of that company, but yay, chair hype. Do you already have it? Or do you need to wait until it gets to you? Alright, we're gonna pause that. And then we need to get more freaking machine parts and some polymer.
Funding received.
Thank you. Oh, never mind. Supplies have just arrived. All good. I grabbed a fresh cup of tea. Yay, tea. I also got myself a sandwich, so that's why it took a little bit longer. Thanks everybody who stuck through the ads and disaster stuff. Appreciate it. It's shipping in a week. Oh, okay. Your butt is gonna feel so good though. Trust me, your butt is going to thank you. You can't wait till you get a chance to buy a brand new motherboard, AMD CPU, and AMD RAM. But it's so it's name fart. Oh god. What setup are you currently running, Tim? Your current setup must be very, very slow. But that's good. Yay, new stuff. Yeah, I need to get a better CPU for my streaming PC actually. I've been rendering with it. My YouTube stuff I'm rendering that using the old PC now. And it takes so longer. It's so much longer. It takes like 1.5 hours rather than 40 minutes with my new CPU. It's so sad. It's so sad. I have an i5 from 2013. 8 gigabytes of RAM. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm excited for your first paycheck as well. I know, yeah. No, Penguin. Unfortunately, my motherboard doesn't. Well, no, it does not. Kiske, good morning. Thanks for the host. Poking all the butts. Oh my. No, my motherboard is too old that I can. Basically the CPU I'm using in my streaming PC right now is literally the last CPU with that socket. So I need to get a new motherboard. Unfortunately, if I get a new CPU in it. We're upgrading. Oh, sorry. I'm like crunching into the microphone. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh, goodness. I didn't mean to. I forgot. My old microphone didn't pick that up. My new one is gonna pick that up. I'm so freaking sorry. Oh, yeah. Go for it. Vaccinator. That's totally fine. This really is Cremas. It is Killer of Us. So hi, how are you? Yeah, our Mars is getting there. Look at it. There's like liquid water and plants and all sorts of things. Yep. We have an i7 from 2009. Oof, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, my streaming PC has a an i7 4790K, which is technically not a bad CPU, but it's just not quite enough to stream 1080p 60. No CPU Melvin with new board. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. If I upgrade the CPU in my streaming PC, I do also need to get a new motherboard. And with that, obviously also new RAM, because new motherboard is gonna have DDR4 rather than DDR3.
Funding
So yeah,
received.
I'll have to get that as well. Oh, population diet. No, we haven't actually gotten anybody. It reminds me of the book from years ago. Oh, you mean oh, what's it called? I know what you mean. Yeah. RAM and GPU, you're happy enough though. Well, the problem is, Schlieffen, if you get a new motherboard, you probably, because at least the new Intel stuff, they all use DDR4, so yeah, you'll probably have to get new RAM as well. Yeah. Which kind of sucks, I know. But hey, for me at least it somewhat makes sense because it's my job. Yeah. As long as you have a plan, everything was going to work out. You get the Ryzen 5 2600. Nice. Yeah, looks tasty. It does. You've got DDR4. Yeah, I've got DDR4 in my gaming PC. My streaming PC is basically my old gaming PC now. Yeah. Yeah. I remember kids getting your RAM with RGB makes it go faster. Yes, otherwise alternatively just download some RAM. That's totally how it works, right? I can partially write them off, Tim, yeah? I can. Makes sure the RGB is set to red. Yes, we all know that red makes stuff go faster. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It basically comes down to if we get the house, you'll probably push your pool CPU for another few years. Ah, I see.
Funding received.
Does faster make things go red? Technically, also yes, Hexedian. Also, hi. AMD has new stuff coming to stores in 5 weeks. Yes, they have the 3 series, and that looks tasty too. I don't know if you could ask this, but is streaming at a point where I can survive on streaming alone now? So, streaming is my full-time job. I do this for a job. This is the only way I earn money. Along with, like, you know, all the proprietary stuff that I have running, like Humble and Zaster and Chrono and GMG, etc, etc, etc. If I were living by myself, would I support myself? Would I be able to support myself with streaming? No.
Research complete.
Not at this point. Just because the income is volatile. And it goes up and down a lot. Like, you can never be sure that you get the same amount of bits, that you get the same amount of tips, that you get in the same amount of subs. But quick question, what channel would you like it in? Goodness, just put it in general, I guess, I suppose, for now, Jackson. That's fine. But combined with Lex's income, we're fine. So yeah. GMG sounds like a pyramid scheme. Why? It's not though. Why does it sound like a pyramid scheme? It's not a pyramid scheme because I don't get money for people that sign up to use the link. I just get a little bit of a cut for promoting that link. Just out the name. Oh, I see. Well, technically the name is Green Man Gaming. It's just too long to say. But yeah, since it's not just me earning, but instead it's you know, we're a 2-income household. It's fine. Yeah. Because yeah, Lex has a steady job. He has a salaried steady job that he's in no way, shape or form going to lose anytime soon. He actually got promoted last year, so yeah. That way we're fine. It's just that, yeah, if I were by myself and having to support myself on this alone, I would not be able to do it. But yeah. Hi, Leah. You don't know how you're gonna try with this toy on your phone rather than a small book. Oh, goodness. We'll get there someday. Well, the thing is, I've had good months and bad months. I've had months where I made more than Lex, and I've had months where I've made not quite so much. Where if I were living by myself, I would have issues paying rent, for example, right? Yeah, but damn, triple rocket liftoff, nice. But yeah, this the way we have it going right now, it's fine, pretty much. We're good to go. Why are you load resources? Stop that. Stop it. Yeah, we're fine. You've seen real biggest get like crazy donations. Yeah, you have people that are very generous, but and it's you know, those things are awesome, but yeah, it's the difficulty is making this a sustainable thing and getting to a level where even in bad months you make enough, right? So yeah, anyways. I don't want to complain because I'm still internally grateful that I get to do this at my job, and yeah, that I get to do this for a job is freaking awesome. So yeah, for that game becomes a little bit repetitive. Found the game becomes a little repetitive after 1,000 souls. If you had your colony alive for 1,000 souls, that is quite a long time. Yeah. Promotions comes with having to lead people. Yeah. Lex is basically the production, like Lex is the head of his own department now at work, which is pretty awesome. It doesn't quite work. Vagina, no.
Kappa.
That did not mean yo give me money. I was just explaining things. You silly butt. Thank you for the bits, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. That is quite kind of you. Okay, I think we are good on power now. Thank you. So yeah, now we've got this, and we can export stuff much faster. Being able to play video games and chat with like-minded people. Yeah, no, I'm like, this job is fantastic. It's hard work and it takes a lot of time, but it's fun. It's super fun. But yeah, it's just basically what I'm trying to say is mad respect to the people who feed their entire family on streaming, because fuck, that's scary. Because it's really scary. Cause yeah, you can never know. You can never ever know if you actually, because you never know how much money you're gonna make, right? It's like with all being self-employed. You never know exactly how much you're gonna make. You could technically make nothing. So yeah, it's slightly scary. Jensen, hi Jensen. You couldn't do it? Like, it's not so scary as I said. With the two incomes, it's actually not that scary. Yeah. I've seen people get tips. They're actually tips. They're not donations because it's not a charitable cause. That you might them in 3 months. Yes. Yeah. There are some. As I said, there's some very, very, very generous people out there. But you can also not plan on getting those, because those people might suddenly lose all their money, or they find somebody that they like more, or they just lose their internet access, or they go traveling for, I don't know, 6 months because they have that much money. So yeah, it's that is fantastic, and it's super generous, and yay for supporting a streamer that you like. But yeah, it's you can't rely on that.
Research
basically,
complete.
right? So yeah, that's why it's so important to diversify a little bit. That's why I have like merch, and that's why I have all my affiliation links, and that's why I have disaster stuff and whatnots. It's just, yeah, and that's why I have a sneaky secret Patreon, mostly for YouTube stuff, and just things like that, right? It's just so you have that, yeah, you have different means of income, and you don't have to rely on one source alone, for example. No. At work, you have to connect with a new laptop. It's an office machine, onboard graphics, 8 gigabytes of RAM. You have to. Why do you have to do ray tracing on a machine like that? That sounds ridiculous.
And you're
Von
listening to
Schlieffen.
Mars
Oh my god.
Official Radio, your reliable source for the music
Cargo
you love.
rocket. No, actually, you know what? We don't want to do it. We can just use the space elevator. But I do want that rocket here on Earth. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Because you never know. You never know. Hi, Soul Guards. Streamers who started early when Twitch became a thing have a pretty big advantage. Streamers who've made it since then, yeah. I mean, obviously, but you can still make it. But yeah. No, you're welcome, Larry. No. Totally a valid question. Yeah. So basically, it's a yes/no type thing. If I were living by myself, I probably wouldn't do it. But yeah, with 2 people, it's fine. They have an advantage, yeah, those people, but at the same time, didn't actually want you to be on automated mode. Oh well. Some of you are following of 20 to 30. Yeah, some people are there, but I mean, there's a reason why they're there. They've put in the work. I mean, you get some people who've been streaming for thousands of days, sometimes even in a row, or all those people who started back when, like, on Justin TV still. So yeah, but there's even at the same time there's people who started back in the day that are still streaming, yet they have a couple of thousand followers, right? It's all about the work that you put in, maybe getting getting good placements with your streams and stuff like that. Yeah. Hi, Levi. How are you? You're planning on streaming when you finally get your PC, but you don't think you could do YouTube. Oh, Twitch chat though, Nixumia, can also be really rough. Twitch chat can be very, very rough, especially if you've got a camera. Tired as usual still? I'm sorry, Levi. How's the firstborn though? There's some guys like Viper #1 AoE player in the world. Just from that. Oh yeah. Some people. I mean, all esports people usually tend to have big followings, but they don't really stream regularly. Nice. The birthday cut was a success. Awesome. That is good then. Hi, Neo Shadow. You're one of the first streamers, but you only do educational videos like once a month, so few people watch. Oh, really? You've been streaming that long, Neo Shadow? Damn. Did you start all the way back on? Did you just start on Justin TV, or have you always done Twitch? I mean, if I had stuck with it, streaming, when I first started, I don't know where I would be. I could be, you know, I could be much bigger than I am now, but oh well. That's just life. That's it. Because I did my first stream in May of 2013, so 6 years ago is when I first streamed. I only did it a couple of times though, and then never went back. But yeah, technically,
Funding received.
you know, I could be who knows how big nowadays, but okay. You see lots of bad comments on YouTube and not so many on Twitch. Well, the thing is with on YouTube, the comments are permanent. And Twitch chat, you know, is fleeting, obviously, because Twitch chat goes away. But yeah, Twitch chat can be quite brutal too. I definitely recommend getting a friend or a significant other or something to do a little bit of modding for you. Definitely recommend it. Were you even a German streamer then? No. I've always streamed in English, Grunark. Even when I was living in Germany, I always streamed in English. Because all the content I consumed on Twitch and YouTube at the time was also English. Yeah. Was when it was just in TV used it for teaching lectures? No, it's mostly for teaching. Damn! Yeah, we're exporting lots of rare metals on the space elevator now. Space elevator is good for money. Also interactivity. If you try on Twitch chat, there's a good chance other chatters are gonna hate right back on. Yeah, or you get brigade, like, you know, there's also brigading and all sorts of silly things happening on Twitch that are also, you know, yeah, unfortunately happening every once in a while, which sucks. Or would you wish on Twitch that co-op streams are somewhat successful? It depends. It depends on what kind of co-op content you make. Whether or not it's like 2 people on one stream, or if it's people playing together. Because if you're playing together, it's really easy to start ignoring chat accidentally, and that's never a good idea. If you're starting out, because a lot of people really like the chat interactivity. So yeah, co-op can be good, but it can also be disastrous. Yeah. A lot of times viewers stand up for people they follow. They do, yeah. But then it just kind of devolves into a shouting match sometimes, and you don't really want that either in chat. Hey, Biznozzle, how are you? You try to stream kind of just to challenge your social phobia, but you talk like a butt. Yeah, but you know, everything comes with practice. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Competitive co-op players versus Twitch decides difficulty. Sees Vermintide too. Yeah, but you need to be decent at those kind of games for that to at least work, you know. And you need to have the audience for that sort of stuff as well. Because, for example, if I were to start doing stuff like that, most people probably wouldn't watch, or they would watch once, and then they would be like, yeah, okay, we're good kind of now. But yeah, it's hard to learn when you don't have anyone to correct you. You have to correct yourself. If you stream, if you're just starting out to stream, go and watch your old VODs. Watch the stored past broadcasts, and so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the Space Mirror. Watch them with a critical eye and see what's bad and what's good and what you could do better, you know. Because there is loads of stuff that you can see yourself. Are you entertaining? Is the audio clear? Is the game too loud? Is the game too quiet? Is the microphone? Is there distortion? And stuff like that. Yeah. You have to watch your VODs. Is there lots of silence? Do you need to talk more? Do you need to talk less? Are your alerts too loud? Are your alerts too big? Are they too flashy? Is your overlay okay? All of those things. Yeah, there's lots of stuff that you can check and do by yourself before you even get any viewers. But anyways, okay. That's enough lecturing from me. Right, we're gonna buy some of these, and we're gonna buy some of these because we don't need them. Boop boop boop. Why can't I sell seeds? Let me sell seeds, girl. How repulsive do you think of for an accent to viewers if your vocabulary is quite good?
Funding received.
I don't think it's repulsive at all,
We have a
Biznozzle.
delivery on the space elevator.
Delivery on the space elevator.
I'm
Yay!
Venom, host of Mars
Yeah,
Official
no, I don't
Radio.
think it's revolting at all.
We
There's
just received
plenty
a
of
letter
people who
from
stream with an
Magdalena, who
accent.
works as a psychologist.
As long as you make sure
Dear
that
Pam,
that
even
people
though
can
I like
understand
your
you.
show and your
So,
interesting
you know, if you
talks,
have a very
I
heavy
sometimes
accent, maybe
find
talk
the
a
way
little
you
bit
express your
slower.
opinions a little bit blunt.
So
Everything can be
people
resolved through
can
facts. There are other
you know,
aspects to
get
take
used to it
into
and stuff like that, but
consideration,
otherwise
like
I think it's
emotions,
fine.
innate drives, and
You know,
values.
there's plenty of
However,
people
I
who
do
stream
like
with
the
an
music you
accent.
play and your informative commentary. Magdalena,
Let me here's not
I
open.
understand
They are
you,
trying
but
to wait,
I find it hard
investors?
to come up with a
How do
suitable
they not have
response.
investors yet?
I will think it over and get back to you with an answer.
You-
I'll think better
What?
with
How
some
do they
music.
not have investors if they've already built it? That's weird. I don't understand that logic. That's very strange, Livy. Because wouldn't you sell the franchise rights to somebody who then gets new location up and running in an area where there was none before? Then they would, you know, build the restaurant, hire people and get started? That's so strange. You could try to pull a native accent, but you're afraid it'll sound even stupider if you speak with a heavy Slavic accent. No, I think you can do it. Oh, that's adorable. That's really cute. No, just make sure to you know, to make sure that your make sure that your audio quality is as good as you're gonna get it. Because obviously static and stuff like that would just make, or a bad microphone would just make it worse. But no, I'm sure you could get viewers, definitely. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, the thing is, even if you don't get your alerts triggered, there's testing functions. Test them. Record and test your alerts. You can send test alerts and see how loud they are, if they're too loud or if they're too quiet. And
Funding received.
you know, just things like that. Okay, our shuttles are complaining at us. So make more shuttles. Whee! Hi, Rodara. Good evening. How are you? You sure you get all kinds of hate for your southern accent? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Get good mods. Get good moderators. That definitely helps. Get a good friend, or as I said, significant other who can be there doing your streams and helps modding for you. Or two, even, yeah. It's still a robot colony? Yes, it is. It is still a robot colony. Yeah. You have a few people in mind. That's good, yeah. Yeah, mods are super helpful. So basically, you just don't have to deal with anything. You can just ignore if people post bad comments in chat, and you can just be like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. You can just ignore it, and they can just quietly time them out or ban them, and then that's so helpful. No lag. Yeah, I mean, depends. But yeah, audio for me personally is the most important thing. We shall be on a plane soon. I know. We still need to talk about that, Rodara, by the way. We need to figure something out. We should do that soonish. Because you'll be on a plane soon. Thanks, Solgat. Yeah, but the thing is, like, even with a cheap microphone, you can make it better, right? The audio. You can always ensure to work on it. Yeah. Audio quality sure is somewhat important. The voice itself definitely important to you. It depends. Audio quality is more important to me. Like if there's lots of static, or if there's like, you know, I don't know, lots of static, or you know what the worst is? When somebody's streaming in a room and somebody else is there and they're watching TV, and then people are like blah 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 blah. It's like, no, don't. Oh, it's so annoying, that sound. 5 weeks and 2 days. I know. You're indecisive about resolution and frame rate. Bitrate, considering lack of transcoding. 3.5K is the highest you should go, Gwillem. And with that, 720, 60. If you can. If your processors can handle it, 720, 60 at 3.5K. That's sort of what you should do. 3,500 kilobytes. Yeah, Audio's very background noise is so bad. Yeah, and make sure your music. Yeah, if you're listening to music, make sure your music is not drowning out your voice. And don't bank on viewers telling you anything like that. A lot of people will just leave instead of saying, yo, your mic is muted or your music is too loud. So yeah, definitely check back. 720p 60 looked odd, so you did 30. Yeah, depending on how much movement there is. 720 30 should also be okay. Yeah. Definitely don't do 180, 1080, 6K. Definitely don't do that. Gonna 8 year running around here if you were to stream background noise would be a thing. Well, you could do it when the 8-year-old is not at home or in bed. Yeah. Nowadays, Cs are usually bad. Yeah, but there's stuff you can do against that. You can do noise gating and all sorts of things like that. I haven't done that on the new setup, but on the old setup, I had it tweaked so much, my microphone, that I could run my mobile AC unit right next to me, and you could not hear it on stream. Because you can tweak it. You can put the gain really low. You can put noise gates on it, so it filters out background noise already in anyways, and all sorts of things. And you can just not hear it. Aww, Anonymous! Thank you for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You want to wait to sleepy to do something like streaming? Fair enough, Stephen, yeah. If a streamer has an obnoxious subscriber notification, you're already gone as well. Yeah, that too is also a thing. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Grunark, enjoy your orders! Just a note as a streamer to people viewing streams. If something is wrong, please let us know. Yes. Yeah, Definitely. Be kind and tell their streamers, tell your streamers that there's something wrong. It's super duper appreciated. For sure. Thank you, Anonymous. What was I want to do? I was going to planetary thing. There we go. Yeah, please tell us. We try to be good, but we're also just human. I was the first to complain about issues. Yeah, no, it's good though. Yeah. Don't be like, oh, dummy, you're in the wrong scene. Unless you're, you know the streamer. And you can be like, hey, FG, you butt, you forgot to unmute your microphone. Or stuff like that. Anonymous probably says you're welcome, whoever she is. Yeah, it's totally not Rodara by any... No. It's definitely not Rodara. Rodara would never do such a thing. Clearly. But yeah, there's just, just those things. Oh yeah. You could be a nice... Yeah, I mean, if you know somebody else, right? That's totally different. But yeah, don't be like that to a person you don't know. A streamer asks for viewers' opinion when he doesn't like the opinion, says you don't want to talk about it. Yeah, of course, Larian. Yeah. Oh, hi, Rodara. Oh my God, it's like Vagina and Rodara are meeting again. Yay! It's been so long. Hi, my little pony. What playstyle is this? You knew. Welcome. So we are doing. Excuse me. We are playing with the new DLC. And we're doing a challenge run where we're terraforming Mars without colonists for now, where we're only gonna allow people to come to Mars when everything is at 100%. So the first dome that we're gonna build is the capital city from the DLC, which is open. So we need to get our atmosphere up and running and everything else. Yep. You cannot contain yourself. Hey, Guthron. Keep things simple. Yes. I'm very much prefer simple overlays as well. Like, don't do the whole... A lot of people are tempted to do like the entire bar across the top of the screen. Don't. Just don't. I'm very much a fan of just like small event history and maybe the jar, because the jar is fun, to be fair. Let's all be honest. The jar is freaking fun when it explodes all over the screen. Giggity. But anyways, yeah. Oh, you know what would be really fun, Rodara and Virginia? Which is probably impossible, but we should... Oh god, Marsquake. We should totally get Virginia to England in July. AFK to walk the dog and just zaster me. Thank you, and have a good dog walking thingy. See you in a bit, Deathron. Give the puppy some love. Yeah. What? What are my map coordinates? Assume to do this you need automated extractors. So I started with Brazil, and Brazil gets the rare metals refinery, so you can make rare metals from waste rock. And then I just left it up to chance whether or not I would get extractor AI. What's happening in July? Somebody might be coming to the UK. My coordinates are these ones. That's mine. 90 degrees south, 47% east, 47%, 47 degrees east. Hi, Deetsor. Or when there's so many ads, the actual game winner is like 3-7. Yeah, I hate that too. When people have like the game, if they've got other stuff happening on the screen, and then the game is like not the full, it's not full screen. Oh god. And if they've got something like stream avatars, you're kind of lazy but to take holidays. You could come on a weekend. Anyways, we should plan that off stream. Yeah. You're welcome. And Deetsor, how's it going? Is it Trump? No. Somebody else. So we could do the space mirror just to get the temperature up a little bit more. Because, I mean, we right now, we have so much money. We're fine. And we need to get the temperature up. Someone just like, your face looks like a button you smell. That's true. Some people are just not very nice. You are doing capturing ice asteroids. Good, that's exactly what I wanted, so we can get the water up. Best advice ever. You missed the otters. Enjoy the otters, Grunarg. Enjoy. Thank you again, Anonymous. I totally don't know who you are. No. Okay. What are we doing? Core heat converter. That's good for temperature. And then we're just gonna, yeah, go up from there. Then I need to get one of those PCs that doesn't do smells. Yeah, mine doesn't do smells either. That's kind of amazing. Hey, my little pony, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Thanks for pressing my button. Welcome. So yeah, we've decided we're gonna put our capital. Why is it so hard for me to say capital? I always want to say capital, like pronounce it like more American than British. It's weird. We're gonna put a capital city over here. You're the PC ones that made a burning smell. Yeah, and then never again, let me guess. And after that, it never did. The capital. Yeah, it's a capital. I don't know. Like, a couple of days ago, I had a super duper difficult time pronouncing orbital power beam targeter. And I was just calling it orbital power beam targeter. It's like, what? What is that even? Hi, Honorous. Good to see you. Just once. Yep. Do smells you don't understand. Your dog is doing smells tonight a lot. Silly. Bowel? No, Bauer. Like saying power, but with a B, which actually means farmer in German. So yeah. You're heading out, spending time with your son. Bye, Nixumia. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good time with your son. So Bauer actually means farmer in German. So yeah, it's an orbital farmer targeter, but I don't know. It's like, you know, orbital power beam targeter. I don't know why it was so difficult to say that. I think it's because the B and the P were kind of sort of close together. Like when you spoke, I don't know, it was weird. As in power. Yeah, exactly. So it's like basically like power just with a B. Okay, anyone heard the new song with the red hot chili peppers is take it on the other side. But like if someone asks, do I look good on camera, and she does not, what do you tell them? Well, you can always refer to not criticizing their appearance, but you can tell them you are centered, you're not centered, you're off center, your lighting is not good, you're overexposed, stuff like that. You don't have to be like, you suck, you've got pimples everywhere and you're ugly. Right? A power barrel works with biofuel. What does it do? Tile a whole continent and plant corn in one fell swoop? Yes. You suggested a different angle. He went nuts. Oh. That's silly. As long as you're not insulting the actual appearance. That's weird. Wee, space elevator. Tell them they look great. You don't need to add to strangers' lack of confidence. Well, if it's about the actual camera placement and stuff like that, that's different, right? Because a lot of people look not so, like, their camera feed does not look so good because a lot of people do not use enough lighting. You can do so much with increasing lighting on you to make it look so much better. So stuff like that I think is fine, like technical stuff, but obviously don't be like, don't insult their appearance, obviously. But yeah, obviously that is not that. And even with that, you can always say, it's always good to also use, I statements, like saying like, I would prefer it this way, but if you think you're, the way you're having it is totally okay. Also spend a whole stream staring up at the streamer's nose. Exactly. That too. Or a lot of people, sometimes they cut off half of their face or something like that. T-shirt's camera facing down. Hey! There's an audience for that, and then just let them... We're not going to go down that discussion. We're not. But just let people do their thing. If they feel comfortable enough with doing that, that's fine. What are you complaining about? Storage space is full. Really? Oh yeah, I can probably just, turn one off now. But there is no face. Oh, if they've only got boobies, well, yay for the people who wanna watch it. I'm okay with that. I don't know. I don't have a problem with that sort of stuff. But that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm putting a zipper. I'm zipping it up. Okay, so you are doing ice asteroids. I'm gonna buy 2 more rockets because I have more projects I need to get done. Headless streamers. Yeah, I think there's easier places to get that than Twitch though. Depends on what you want, Livy. Depends on what you want. It's hard to kind of interact with, an X-rated video. Though, to be fair, there's also X-rated streaming type stuff, yeah. But maybe you want to watch somebody play a game. Who knows? I'm kind of past all of that discussion. Once the top 100 streamers on Twitch are all scantily clad females, then maybe there's something that we need to talk about. But even that's not really going to happen, so we don't need to talk about it. And even then, hey, that's okay too. Yeah, it doesn't on Twitch. That's the whole point. It doesn't. And I don't think you are allowed to do that on X-rated sites either. I don't know. I don't know the streaming requirements on those websites, and I don't really want to find out either. Just saying, Russian cable has a slightly downward face facing him in the cues to want that. Yeah, but it's okay. You're gonna punch someone. Oh no! What's going on? Eerie, what's the matter? There are some very good IRL streams. There are some very, very good IRL streams. Like, the travel and outdoors ones are super, super interesting. Is there even site for that? I don't know, Livy. I don't know. Have fun researching. You got the option to turn them off. Yeah. The problem is just, you know, complying with age requirements, obviously. Like, you know, with like gating it for age stuff. And Twitch is already having much of a problem with people making accounts when they're under 13. And yeah, if they were to do that sort of stuff, it would get even more complicated. Why are humans so damn annoying? Oh no, what's the matter, Eerie? All the hugs. Because it's probably something very frustrating going on. You're nowhere near the mood to be specific. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. All good. Feel free to take some time away if you needed to calm down. That's totally okay. I'm sorry you're frustrated. Okay. No exporting. No exporting. No exporting. Thank you. So magnetic shield. Boink. 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 Then we're gonna do... Are we gonna import greenhouse gases? Nah, I think that's gonna go up quite fast enough. We're gonna do water. It said Lance. We have a rocket called Lance. Why is that so amusing? You can't bypass relying about age. Oh, really? Interesting. I gotcha. I don't know. I don't really play in NSFW games. So interesting. This is really weird.
Funding received.
Transportation company that's delivering our bed tomorrow is supposed to call today, but they haven't yet, and it's like already 2 o'clock. Very weird. You gotta pop it about it when I introduced it. It's called a Lance. Hello. Oh, dude, I haven't watched A Knight's Tale in forever. I used to love that movie. God, I haven't seen that in years. That was a good one though. I enjoyed that movie. You better punch an awesome bruise in the side of your arm.
Mars official radio. Lean back, relax, and let us do the rest.
Your combat guy didn't want to let the guys from IKEA in because they arrived early. Oh no! So you didn't get your chair? Oh, what a fucking idiot! Hi, Albatross. Most games you play are basically Excel. Or Excel rather. I mean, I don't necessarily play Spreadsheet Simulator, but some of them I could do that way. That one of your wife's favorite films. It's a good one. It's a good one. I like it. I like that one too. So we could get a core heat converter, which would get the temperature up much faster than the GHG factories. But it also needs a lot of water. Excel games are best games. He asked you into signing some papers about how we're moving in. What? Okay, that's weird. All those numbers. Numbers. What? Too far from working drone connection. Yes, we're just gonna do it over here. So wait, what was that? So you play like even for Aurora 4X? Is that what you're going into then, Lornald? Is that your jam? Talking spreadsheets. Spreadsheets. What? No. But yeah, is that what you like? Is that how you like it? Did you purchase packages in? The chair arrived last week already. Okay, but you? Oh yeah, I know he said that. So you got the rest of your furniture now. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, more furniture coming in. Dwarf therapist. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. That was a very much a loot alert, Rodara. Hot diggity damn. Your spaceships have imaginary guns that can do many damage. Mom wants you to redo the living room. Ah, gotcha. Where does my research come from? So, Explorer. I have one Explorer. Then sponsor research. Just you know, the bits that you can do in here to boost the sponsor research. Then I have boosted sponsor research from doing this one twice. Where is it? Is this you? No, from doing this one twice. Because at first it gives you 400 research per soul, and then it gives you 300 per soul. The second time you do it, the third time you do it, it gives you 200. So I'm not going to do it again. So I've done this twice. So I've increased my sponsor research by 700 through that. Then magnetic field generators are giving me quite a lot of research as well. They do actually 3.2k, so a lot. And then I also have the Omega telescope, which boosts my overall research by 2,000. Good morning, choleric dwarf. Hello. How are you? So yeah, I've got loads of things, which is quite nice. So we're doing okay. We've got everything. We've got enough of that. We've got enough of that. We've just about got enough polymers for now. Look, Mo, you're gonna make breakfast. It's your mom's birthday. Ooh. Well, tell her a stranger on the internet said happy birthday, choleric dwarf's mom. So some of the spreadsheet games around are quite fun, quite good. So which ones are you doing then, Lornold? Which spreadsheet games in particular are you jam? The learning curves? Yeah, I draw my learning curves at learning like the Paradox Grand strategy games. I still have a lot that I need to learn and work on, so should try getting into Aurora again. I watched Enter Elysium play that, Aurora 4X, a little bit. And I was just like, what? And then I was like, okay, this is a little bit too much for my brain. I'm out. And then, yeah, that was kind of it. Only people in mind, we're not here, you're just having conversations about spreadsheets with myself. I know how spreadsheets are just so are so awesome. Okay, you need more water, and we just need overall a shit ton more powers here. Well, we could do the plutonium upgrade. Yes, plutonium cores everywhere. Yeah, I don't know how we're getting more plutonium with polymers, but sure, I'll take it, I suppose. Aurora 4X is excellent. Breaks my brain a little bit though. You didn't play a little bit, but didn't get far. You haven't trouble getting to late game in many titles, Total War, many RDS games, generally mostly turn-based. To be fair though, for most games, the starting out bit is the most fun. Like,
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
Stellaris late game is fun, but starting out, discovering the planets around you, setting up stuff, finding all the, finding the precursor in your area and stuff like that. That is really the fun bit. There's this mathematician that uses spreadsheets to create photographs. I think I've seen that, yeah. You've been using your spreadsheets with your football manager games. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. You agree so much. Yes, I know. Which is why I'm so excited that Stellaris, like the new stuff, is just adding more info with that sort of stuff. That's why you have like 48 Oni saves but never late game. Yeah, Oni late game takes so long to get to though. Only late game takes so long to get through now. No, I totally get ya. Like I mean, we started Quality of Life 3
Resources are low.
back in like April, and we played it for like 3 days, and then I kind of never went back to it. So I get ya. I get ya. I get you totally and fully, and yeah, I may have the same issue with Oni. If the beginning stages and middle stage late games not well, it's just a snowball. Yeah. Though to be fair, Stellaris has like the crisis system and stuff like that does help to keep late game interesting enough, or like late, middle, and then late game, if you ask me. What do we need here? Polymers. It's the same nice game to start, yeah. Though to be fair, because of how they changed how the portal works in Oxygen Included, it makes it a bit easier to keep going nowadays, I think, because you can get other things than just dupes. I can't wait to see when that game is actually finished and what they're gonna include in it. that is something that I'm very
We
excited
have a
about.
delivery on the space elevator.
We have delivery on the space elevator. Because yeah, I hope by introducing the 3 new biomes and the 3 new creatures
Resources are low.
that might be a bit nicer and easier to handle. But we'll see, I suppose. We'll have to see. Since they're considering that since they pushed back the release, we'll just have to wait and see, kind of. Right. So hopefully that'll all be good. Whee! They do a lot of power now. 37.5. That's quite a lot. Clay sounds? Yeah. The sound design in that game, in Oxygen Included, is really good. Like, really good.
This is Mars official radio with Penem Escalon. One of all the letters we received today comes from Earth. From
What
my old
else do we have
astrophysics
to do? So
professor,
we haven't done
August
this
Lincoln.
one, which is the
Dear Penem, I
last
am
over
delighted to hear that
here,
you're
but we
working
don't really
on
need
Mars.
to.
It must be fascinating. You will inspire your listeners to examine thrilling realms across space,
They also need to
time,
do
and
tourists
matter.
better in this
You
game,
are
I think.
always
I don't know
welcome
why
to a
tourists
full-time
actually
position
live
in the
in
faculty
your
here if you ever return to Earth.
live
Take
in
care, my
your
friend. Love always.
apartments. I don't know why there's not like
Dear
nothing like
Professor
hotels.
Lincoln.
It's a bit weird. But sure.
I don't know what to say. Please hold on,
It's
stop.
in order that before the start exchange you want to control all your plans directly. Now that this becomes so weird, you don't want it all to be automated. Yeah, like a tourist only dome. Yeah, I guess maybe. If you have 3 7K fleets, just ruffle some broken AI and reach the congress you win in the end. It's not really satisfying. True, but especially for Stellaris, there are some mods that change AI behavior quite a lot. It makes it a lot smarter. Right now, they're actually not too bad with their fleets. Though they're still a bit silly, because sometimes they just make like tiny amounts and then just run them against you over and over and over again. It's just like, yeah, you're 300 ship. Kellerman!
How did
Your
this
300, you know,
Thanks
strength
for
ship is
all
not
the
going to do
great
anything against my
content.
50k one. Kellerman! How did this happen? I don't know. How did it happen, Kellerman? Thank you so much for 8 months of subbing. At Thea freaking 2, you boss. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for the support. But there's some AI mods that make it more difficult, or you just play on a higher difficulty. I still play on Ensign difficulty in Stellaris, and not yeah. And that's still very much the baby difficulty, and the higher the difficulty, the better the AI gets up to a certain
Funding
point. Yeah,
received.
you play on the second highest. Really, I like the planet changes too, but yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I haven't dared to do that yet, Soul Guards. That's scary though. We are lacking. I was still lacking water over here. I would assume so. Probably over here, huh?
Research complete.
Upgrade that. The problem you have in usual strategy games is that at least the difficulties just too often have the AI simply cheat resources. Yeah, that happens quite often, yeah. You play usually with NSC. 70k is something like Fallen Empire's starting fleet. Yeah. There's certain mods that definitely improve AI behavior in Stellaris. Yeah, Stellaris. I recently started playing They Are Billions again, and holy shit, that game is freaking that game is freaking hard. On more difficult settings. That's not possible. It's so impossible. But it's yet it happens over and over and over again. OFG. It's a fun game. We're pretty much done. Got your feel from it. Fair enough. Yeah. To be fair, I only started playing Stellaris last year in December, so yup. I still have loads and loads of things to do in it. Make a core in galactic markets. But still, at the same time, I can't freaking wait for Ancient Relics on Tuesday. Because then I can play it with you. Because I've totally not played it. No. Oh, I would never. Okay, we have enough water over here now, right? No, you still